On behalf of Whisper Computer Solutions, this tutorial is being provided as a basic introduction to WhisperReporter, our professional inspection reporting software. WhisperReporter can create virtually any type of inspection report, thanks to the report designer that's built into the product. Let's get started. When WhisperReporter first launches, it asks if you would like to start with a new report, select an existing report or template from the database, or pick up where you left off on the last report. Let's start with a brand new report. Click OK, which brings us to the New Report screen. Here you are asked to specify a template which specifies the type of report layout you're going to be using. We're going to use the Texas 7.2 blank layout for now, but it could be anything. If you happen to be a subscriber to the Inspection Support Network, you can configure WhisperReporter to access their servers so that you can pull down previously scheduled inspection information. That way you won't have to enter it here. You'll also notice that Whisper will automatically generate the report number. This can be configured differently under Setup, under Preferences, under Report Number. Now we'll click OK, and the report is now generated using the template we just described. You'll notice that all reports are looked upon as if they were a book under WhisperReporter. Here's the book. The yellow folders are chapters, and the white documents are actually called topics. So we have a book with its chapters and the topics that fall beneath the chapters. If we click on Foundations here, you'll notice that a panel will show up on the right side of the screen. This is true for all the topics that you may access. Whisper allows you to quickly navigate through your report by clicking any one of these topics. You're immediately taken there, provided an editing window with fully featured toolbar right above you, and you have your rapid remarks over on the right. We ship the product with about 300 to 400 rapid remarks to start with. Of course, you're welcome to add any number of rapid remarks to the database as you feel necessary. This panel is also a dual-purpose panel. It'll actually allow you to access the images. So let's build a report. We're on Foundations. Go back to Rapid Remarks. Let's take a couple of rapid remarks out of our database. Here's one right here. What we'll do, that by clicking on it once, we can see the actual rapid remark, what it's going to be, in a hint window. We'll put our cursor right here below Comments, double click on that same rapid remark we just looked at. It comes right into view very easily. We come down below. Now let's go load some pictures into this report. We'll right click over here on the right side of the screen, get a pop-up menu, go to Preload Additional Images into Database, and we will specify that we want them auto-scaled. This will cause your PDF file to be much smaller in size. Go down to the Inspection Images folder. I've got some pictures in here. Let's just select all 4 of these. It could be 100 or however many you've taken. We click Open, and based on how fast your processor is and how much RAM you've got, they will get loaded in at a fairly decent speed. And we now have these in our panel over here. You'll also notice that we put a little shadow around them, which makes the picture look real nice. Here in the Foundation section, we can just put the cursor where we want a picture, simply double click, picture comes into play. It will start off by having a width of around 3 inches. I believe that's what we default to, but those types of preferences can easily be changed by clicking on Setup, go to Preferences. I'll show you real quick here under Images. Here's where the beginning image size is. You can easily change that to whatever you want. Here's our scaling parameters over here on the right. This is whether you want a border or put around your pictures or not when you insert it. I'll click OK. We'll go back. Here's our picture. I can click on it and it can make it bigger if I want to manually. I can double click on this picture. I can then use our image editor to put some arrows in here real nicely. Brings attention to the problem. Of course, I don't know if we want the circle in there, but let's go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. Move the arrow around a little bit more. We could even put some text in here. We have a text object also. And we'll just go ahead and do that. You can change the color of all this. We'll hit Apply, OK, and now we have that in our picture very nicely. If I go up to the cover page, we can just Not only can we double click these pictures in, we can just drag them right in as well. Now the cover page, we typically want that a little bit bigger. We can do that. We can center it. We can put any information here we want. Move this down a little bit on the page. And that's pretty much the way it works. You click on each category, you put your text in. If you want to type some stuff in here too, you can. You can come down here below. We can put that down below. If you want, we can come back to the Rapid Remark panel here. If you don't have that in your Rapid Remark database, I can simply drag that up and drop it on a folder right here, which will throw you into our Rapid Remark Manager. And you will now see that we have this up under the slab folder. Here's the actual comment down below. If I apply and close, you'll now see that we have this as a test. If I click on it, you'll see the actual comment there as well. We also have pick lists. These are programmable drop-down menus that you can actually set up anywhere you want in the report. They can be throughout your template. They can actually be embedded within a Rapid Remark, and they allow you to quickly select various items from a multiple choice drop-down menu. So pretty much the way Whisper works is you go category by category through your report one at a time until you finally finish. And when you are ready to look at the overall report, you would click on the printer icon at the very top, and you'll see that normally we're kind of set here to go to PDF file, but you can set it to whatever you want here. You can go to RTF, actually go to an HTML, or straight to your printer. And then we'll go straight into preview here, print preview. You'll see that we have an auditing system. If you want to leave it turned on, it will remind you about pick lists that you may not have selected. Topic checkboxes. In Texas, they have the requirement to say not inspected, inspected, not present, and deficient currently. But this could apply to anybody who's got a report set up that has pick lists and topic checkboxes. Once you've viewed all this in the auditing report, you can click Continue if you want, and then you're in the preview window. Here's a picture of the cover page, which we didn't do a whole lot with it. We just threw the picture in there, but you see that one in there very nicely. And then we have the first few pages of the report. This looks like a Trek report, like it's supposed to. Here's structural systems. We have foundations. There's our picture we put in. And as you can see, there's some pick lists here that have not been selected. We also remind you here by putting a blue underline under the pick list that you forgot to select that. This again is a blank looking report, but it does look exactly the way the report has to be in Texas, and that's the preview. If you're happy with the report and you're through with the preview, you can just close the preview window, and now you can go ahead and go to print, and we are about to generate a PDF file. This one's going to go to the desktop. You can use the property address for the name of the file or use the report number. You can actually put a password on your PDF file to encrypt the PDF. Not too many people do that, but we have a few that do. You can go into advanced settings here under the PDF generator and go to security. You could even specify whether people can copy and paste directly out of your PDF file. You can specify the level of encryption that you have as well. Again, most people don't do that, so we'll just leave that off right now. I'll click OK. The report was generated that quickly. If I click View It, it will launch the Adobe Acrobat viewer for us, so we can see exactly what your customer is going to see. Here it is. You'll notice that we always put bookmarks in our PDF files. And by those being there, your customer will be able to do just like you do inside Whisper. If they have a 60 to 70 page report, they can quickly click on Foundations and go right to where they need to be. And again, they're in Adobe Acrobat here, so they can scroll up and down, take a look at the report, and get out. Now that the report's generated, you can also do a number of other things. If you have a website and you want to put your report up on your website, you can click our FTP button here if you've configured it. Upon doing so, we will transfer your output report up to your website into a folder of your choice. You can also click the email button here. And as you do that, we will scan the entire report looking for any email addresses that we find in the report, and you'll be able to just click a few checkboxes on the ones you want to send it to, Tell Whisper you want to attach the report to the email, or you can actually tell them that you've already FTP'd it up to the site, and in that case we'll embed a hyperlink in the email to your client. Then you just click the OK button, and the email should be composed and the report will automatically be attached. You'll see that the subject line is filled in with the customer's name, the address, and you can even customize both the subject and the body of the email to your suiting for your intended audience. All you have to do is hit send and the email is gone. So pretty much that's it. I close out my email here. Get back to Whisper. We can close out of here, close back, and thanks for watching, and we will have some more detailed tutorials on the website which go in much more depth regarding some of the features this product has to offer. And don't forget that we do have a report designer, and that's a more advanced feature, but with that you can design any type of report you want. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.